It's so high in the rear.
Alright, welcome back to the video. It's the next day. We're going to finish up the dual caliber kit. You guys cannot see anything. Once again, this dual caliber kit is provided by GK Tech. No, this is not a sponsored video, but their kit is rad. I've been having a lot of trouble since yesterday. You guys saw that I couldn't get that thing off, so what I did was I just went ahead and angle grinded it completely off and made it flush. Now it's time for the fun stuff, and I have to cut these tabs off right here and right here, and then bolt the plate on, bolt the hub on, bolt the calipers on, pretty much. So this is the piece right here that will now hold the calipers. Basically, we just bolt it on like that, and then as you can see, we don't need those old tabs anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut those off. They're in the way, and then you bolt the hub to it. I'll show you all in a second when I have the camera on a tripod, but let me just get started by taking these off. All right, so we gotta cut these tabs off. Let me show you guys real quick. So this is the plate right here. Sorry, don't know where it goes. So it goes like that, and as you can see, since the caliper is gonna bolt up here and here, I don't need the old tabs. All right, so now if I can find them. They're right here. Oh, actually. Need that knife. Alright, so we got our dual caliper piece all bolted up. The next step of the puzzle, I'm gonna put the axles back in. I could do that almost last, but I'm just gonna do it now, get it out of the way. This is the axle spacer I got. It's a 10 mil spacer. I actually thought they were gonna bolt on to where the diff goes, but this design is actually a little bit cooler. So you don't have to get new diff bolts. Or not diff bolts, but the diff flange bolts. So on your axle, which I have right here, I got the bigger spacers because my car's super low, so the axles will already be stretched. It just slides on right like that. Pretty cool. Axles back in. Take your washer, stick it back on there. Take your nut, big old bolt. Axles back in. Next step, pretty much just put it together. We can go ahead and get the rotors on, which I have right here. Be careful not to get grease on the actual rotor. And now we just stick the calipers on the back and bolt it down. The one looks like it's gonna be kind of hard to do up top here, so I'm gonna do that one first, which is my actual, I guess you could hook up whatever one to be your actual brakes. Alright, so like an hour later, multiple head bumps to my fender and to my rotor. I got it on there. I must say, this kit, this is definitely a tough one to put on for beginners, man. I really wish you the best of luck. It's not that it's a bad kit, it's just like, it's almost you have to take step by step. So like the bolt to hold the back of the caliper on the top right here. Oh man, I chipped my pretty paint. Damn, that sucks out. But basically the bolt for the top of the caliper, you have to loosen the hub to get space to get it in. It was a pain in the butt, but the fact that everything's all lined up and ready to go and it's a bolting kit, it makes it well worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get everything back together, and we'll be done for this side, and then we'll tackle the other side. Zach actually had to go to the tire store. We were sitting here and his tire literally debeat it from all the stretch. He must have been losing air and we didn't know. So when he comes back, hopefully we're gonna take this thing for a spin, and then Quan's GTO out again tonight for some more tuning. All right, so it's a little bit later in the day. Zach brought the wheel back. Quan showed up. We're gonna go get some propane so we have some heat in the garage, and then we'll come back and hopefully get back to working on everything, and I'll finish up my car. Turn on the...
Remember which one is high.
All right, it's whatever. We don't need heat. Just drive.
No,
it's
we
not
need... Well, we can bring the torpedo heater in here.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Oh. That's his heat, guys. Just put it on slow. Are you still running? running, mass airflow turned off?
Yep.
Rad.
Still don't idle though.
That's alright. Stay on throttle. Pushing that clutch. We broke down, but these guys aren't turning because they're waiting for us. Oh, honking. Come on, Quan. Yeah.
It's as soon as I fucking do this.
Just revving his fucking LS.
Damn, 4 cylinders. Dude's like, that's fucking
Zach always
America
coming
right
out with all the fucking snacks in the world. There's still a fucking
These are all for Kira.
Yeah, right. Quan
To a GTO.
beat us to Dunkin' Donuts. He didn't go through the drive-thru, but Quan did win. I don't even want to go through the drive-thru in this loud thing, to be honest with you. Oh my! Checking your oil, bud. Like you already got the old man. All the old guys just love Quan, man. Hey, man, that's a fucking V8 right here. Reminds me of my Charlie I had back in the day.
Charlie?
I meant Harley. This is yours, by the way. I gotta buy it though. Congratulations, you won. I'll buy you a coffee. Yeah! They beat us all.
I don't have to.
Huh? We've always made a bet whoever can get the Dunkin' Donuts first wins of the car build off. Which is super weird because originally Zach was supposed to win. And then it was like, nah, there's no way I'm gonna win. And then I could have came 3 months ago, but I didn't. And now the fucking GTO is here. But Big Quan won. Alright, so watch out, Quanny boy. Sadly, I will not be using the GK Tech Hydro because it sucks the way it's designed. Not the Hydro itself, it just sucks that I can't use it because the way it's designed. So how I told you guys earlier, a normal Hydro, you'd pull it, it'd be like this. You pull it. This one is like this way, which is okay. But in my car, with my mount and the position I want the Hydro to be in, you could still make this work, but I have like a clean mounting plate.
If you have T-Rex arms.
Huh?
If you have T-Rex arms.
No, if we welded a plate
Farther
forward, it would work. But I already have the plate painted and everything really clean, and I don't want to go ahead and rig it up to work with this Hydro. I'd rather just deal with it and get a different style Hydro because it's no big deal. Personally, the Hydro is kind of simple. Nothing against GK Tech, it's just simple. Simple can be good, but Zach's gonna let me use his Hydro for right now until I get the ASA one, which is a normal style one that you pull backwards. So we're gonna get all that hooked up. Sadly, I need a copper washer though before I can run that Hydro. But just to finish off the night, I'm gonna run the lines for the Hydro. I'm gonna get the T done for the Hydro. Dry ass mouth. And then I'm also gonna finally put in my front brake lines. And then after that, tomorrow in the morning, hopefully we'll bleed the actual brakes and we'll bleed the Hydro because now it's a separate system. And then this weekend, I'm gonna try to take this car out to go drifting. And then you guys still don't know, I need to stop hiding this from you. So me and Quan the other day, we made a jig for S13 Knuckles. Here, I'll actually take it out. So we made a jig. This thing is heavy, oh my goodness.
I think no one's heavy.
Alright, so yeah, we made a jig to make knuckle mods. Back here it bolts up right here, and then you cut and shorten the knuckles with this bolt piece we made. And it's basically, you do this so every single, if we made 100 knuckles, they would be exactly the same. And we want to start making knuckles and selling them to you guys really cheaply because it can be expensive to buy kits, and you really don't need like a kit like YSAB, or even like me. I have a piece together kit, but it's like a $700 setup when you can get just as much angle by doing this. But this weekend we're gonna practice, well, we're not gonna practice, this weekend we're gonna test out the kit my friend Chase is going to. And we're gonna make the control arms and all that and extend it inner and outer tie rods. So hopefully within the next week or two, we'll start offering them to you guys. It's gonna be like, hopefully $250, $300, which is incredibly cheap. And then of course, Quan TIG welded them, so they're super strong. But we're gonna test them out First, to make sure there's no binding to make sure there's no binding without running offset rack spacers. That's the goal. Angle without running offset rack spacers, because if you start pushing the knuckles too far, you're gonna get a bind in your steering, which you do not want. It's when your tie rods basically are at a straight angle with your knuckle. So, back to work on the Kooky. Yeah, we don't want no binding.
My tire's hissing.
Huh?
My tire's hissing.
Let's do this real quick.
What, you want me to record?
You're gonna do the torque here.
Oh. Where's the camera?
Right there on the ground. Hang on.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Oh my god!
Didn't work?
Kick it!
Guys, I'm so excited. So excited. We get to go out in the E36. Ugh. So freaking excited, dude. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're already on our way back because we're rubbing like crazy, so we're gonna change out the tires. It's so bad. Oh my god. Dude, it's all the way down to threads. It's all the way down to threads. Not on this side, but on the other. This is what it's about right here. Suffering in the cold, miserable, but still going drifting.
Got something. Kira would stop fucking following me.
Try to use the hydro mid-drift like that. It might work. Man, this thing does. Oh yeah, it worked! Why'd you go into first? You're in first! Why'd you try to go into third?
I wanted to see if it would do it.
That was first.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you went into first. Oh boy, first real street line right here.
Oh, don't get it wrong. We're still in a parking lot.
This thing's a monster! Oh my god! They probably would have did third in there. Alright, so I was going to continue this video into tomorrow, but I'm actually not, just because it was a longer day and there's a lot planned for tomorrow, so I'd rather just make 2 videos instead of 1 for more videos for you guys to watch. So that was really rad. We finally got to test Zach's car. We'll catch you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed this. Smash that like button. Peace.